In this video, we're going to be unboxing my latest Polar Express accessories that just arrived from Train World, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Owen. In these videos, I'm continuing to build, expand, and improve my Lionel Polar Express layout in O gauge. Today, I've got some new accessories that just arrived from trainworld.com, and I'm going to be unboxing those, and then I'm going to be putting them onto the layout to see how they work. And you'll be able to see that because in every video before we end, I run the trains and I run the accessories. So make sure you stick around to the end so you can see that. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate your support and I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button down below and become a subscriber, and welcome aboard. The question of the day is, do you use Lionel's plug, expand, play plugs on your system? I've been cutting them off every time I get a plug, expand, play accessory so that I can put fork connectors on it and connect it directly to the accessory circuit, which is part of the wiring harness that runs under my layout. This time I'm going to try leaving them on and see if I can get them hooked up and operating without taking off the plug, expand, play plugs. So do you use them? Do you use the plug, expand, play plugs? And if so, what's the advantage that you find in doing so? So with that introduction and those few opening words, we're going to get started. Let's open the box and see what we got from Train World. I order from Train World frequently. They're one of my go-to sources for model railroad supplies and equipment. They also sell stuff from a number of different vendors. So you're not limited to just Lionel. You can get stuff from Woodland Scenics, from Bachmann, from other manufacturers as well. And that's an advantage, I think, in working with Train World. Another reason that I like Train World is because their prices are generally significantly lower than what the same thing would be priced at if you bought it from Lionel directly. So let's see what we got this time. Polar Express Elf figure pack. I had one of these already, but 6 elves is not really very many. Santa's got a lot more elves than that. So I bought another one so I could be able to put these in more places around my layout, and I think they're going to work out great. And this is the main event. This is the Polar Express Conductor Gateman. This is an animated accessory. The gateman, the conductor, comes out of the shelter, goes back into the shelter. So we're going to be putting that into the layout, and we're going to see how it works. This is the one I'm most excited about. Let's get the box open and see what it looks like. It's always a good idea to be a little careful when you're opening these boxes up because you don't know exactly what parts are going to fall out. One thing you can see here is that this little pearl garland that's supposed to be around the tree is not around the tree, so I need to put that back on and put that in place. The platform that this sits on is plastic. It has kind of a cardboard look to it, not especially sturdy looking, but it is plastic, and so I think that'll last. The roof has got a snow-covered appearance to it. I like that. There's like a wood box down along the side where you would be able to keep the wood to keep the pot-bellied stove inside warm. There's some little logo on the side there. That looks kind of cool. So we're going to get this connected up and see how it works. There's an off-on switch for it that's also here, or a button. I guess this is a button you can press to turn it off or turn it on. And we'll see how that works once we get it in place. I've got to look at the instructions, figure out exactly how to put this down, but as soon as we have it in place, we'll get the video started back up again and show you what it looks like in action. Just a quick look at it now. It looks pretty cool to me, so I'm pretty happy. And here is the Conductor Gateman accessory in place. The Christmas tree lights up. That's very cool. I have it sitting where I'm going to put it and where I'm going to leave it, but I've got some holes to drill in order to put the wires under the table. So we're going to start off and just show you how this thing operates. The gateman comes out, the conductor gateman comes out, goes back in. When you push the button, everything lights up very nicely. So I'm pretty pleased with this. I've got some filling in around this to do. I'm going to use Woodland Scenic's foam putty to fill in around the edges of it to make it blend in with the rest of the layout. In the manual for this, it says that there's a railroad crossing sign that's supposed to be on here, and it's supposed to have a couple of screws that hold it down in place, but that wasn't in the package when I opened it up. Not the screws, not the accessory. So I don't know what that's all about, but I think it's going to be fine without that. I've got a railroad crossing sign. Maybe I'll put it on there myself, one of my own, but we'll just see how that works out. But that's the accessory. Let me just push that button again, and the conductor gateman comes out, close the door, he goes back in. This might work better at a lower voltage, but I've got it connected to the track voltage, and that's just the way it's going to have to stay for now. So there it is. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it looks pretty great on the layout. It adds some color, it adds some interest, and I think it's going to be great. Now it's time to run the trains. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time and your support. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like the video by clicking the thumbs up down below. And share the video with anyone else you know that may be into model railroading. And as always, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time.